Hello, fellow wanderers. I'm Endri, and thank you for joining me as we wander through some more KOTOR.
I gave you a chance to get out of here. Now you'll see why I'm the most dangerous.
Oh no, we're in combat. What the world did you shoot at him? Oh. Yes, yes. Oh, don't do that. That. Back to medpack, thank you. Oh, I'm stunned. He is tough.
That hurt, I bet.
Let's heal up. Oh, a little late.
Running.
And she's down. And yes,
Sure.
you do get the XP even if you're dropped in combat, which is nice. Level up to level 5. Pop all of these up a level. And feats. Oh, we got sneak attack level 3. And let's see here. Alright, Scoundrel's Luck is the one that increases at 6. Anything we could upgrade? +2 saving throws. We could do improved critical strike. Worry about that in a bit. We could also do heavy armor. We'll think about heavy armor. I think what I'm going to do is, since I know I'm eventually going to go lightsabers, I'm going to start working on the things I'm going to be using with the lightsaber. So let's go ahead and grab +1 bonus with melee weapon. Maybe vitality. Or dueling. We'll eventually want, we're eventually going to want dueling because I'm going to do a single lightsaber build. It doesn't help us now, but what can you do? What did you drop? Scope, an adrenaline amplifier, and a neural band. Alright. Neural band, +2 will save. Might as well. We can equip some energy shields. What's an adrenaline amplifier do? +2 reflex saves. Well, let's go ahead and give you the adrenaline amplifier. No reason not to. Alright.
Sure.
That was a fun little fight. Leveling up brought us back to full hit points, which is always handy. And what's in this apartment here? Looks like we've almost made the entire loop. Another one of you guys. Bye-bye. What's in your footlocker? A few credits, some other stuff I don't really need. What's on your corpse? Got lots of repair kits. It'll be handy later if I get a droid. But we're out of here. Oh, we can go turn that bounty now, though. We'll do it on the way out. Not that worried about the credits going forward. Oh. I think I went the wrong way. Black full car base. Apartment. Yes, I was going the wrong way, wasn't I? Yep. Okay. Continuing on in the proper direction now. For you. For someone that wants to die, I think.
That hurt, I bet.
Right. He just took you guys out pretty well. Rapid transit if I want to get back to the apartment. And while in the apartment complex, we can transit back. And I'm not overly worried about that at the moment. Huh. Nothing on your corpses? That's sad. Let's talk to Karth again.
Yes, what's on your mind? You do? Oh, fair enough. What do you want to discuss?
How about those issues you seem to have with me? We didn't finish our conversation last time.
I know you wouldn't understand where I was coming from. Let me try and explain. You got the skills of an elite commando, and you saved my butt more than once. Between that and your facility with languages, I'm lucky you're here. But that doesn't mean that I'm gonna stop watching you being wary. I'm just not built that way. Period.
And what exactly are you watching me for?
I don't know that yet. Like I said before, it's probably nothing, but I've been betrayed by people before, and well, it won't happen again. That's all.
Of course it won't happen again if you never trust anyone.
Look, I'm not trying to insult you. This is just the way I am. No need to take it personally.
And how many you're not supposed to betray us?
Me?
Why not? Using other people is a good cover for a traitor.
I don't remember ever saying anything about a traitor. All I mean is that if you're smart, you won't trust anyone. Not me, not Bastila, and especially not yourself.
So you don't trust yourself. Is that it?
I don't need to be analyzed, thanks. Can we just get back to business?
Yeah, sure you don't want to talk about it?
No, I don't want to talk about it. What I want is to save the galaxy, if that's even possible. Why is whether or not I trust you or anyone so damned important to you? Why do you even care? We don't have time for this, so can we please just drop it for now? Can we pick it up later if you really must? I want to get underway.
Oh, Karth. Huh. Blaster turret. And not much I can do with it.
Hold on there, civilian. Only those with official Sith business are allowed into the Undercity. Unless you've got the proper security papers, you better just turn around and go back the way you came.
I've got security papers right here.
Let me see. Yeah, these look to be in order. Okay, you can go down if you want. Can't say I envy you, though. The Undercity is crawling with mutants. Rat ghouls, they call them. If you see anything moving down there, shoot first and ask questions later.
Oh, rat ghouls. I've got a story about rat ghouls, and especially the RPG I played with a buddy, but we won't get into that.
You there, Upworlder! Anyone using this elevator has to pay the toll.
Yeah, this is our elevator. If you use it, you gotta give us something.
I don't believe this planet. Even the beggars are trying to shake us down.
5 credits! That's what it costs to use our elevator. 5 credits!
Who are you? What are you doing here in the Undercity?
We are the outcasts, banished and reviled by those who dwell above.
Here in the filth and darkness, we claw out a wretched existence, scavenging and begging just to survive long enough to see another wretched day.
This is our village. We live here in the Undercity. You have to pay us 5 credits for using our elevator.
You poor wretches, here's 20 credits to buy some food and clothing.
Credits, my brother! We have credits. Now we can buy food and medicine.
Hush, or the others will hear us. They'll want our credits. We have to hide them.
Go on, you two. Get out of here. I'm sorry about that. Those 2 beggars give everyone in the village a bad name. We aren't all like that, you know. Most of us are good people.
I'm sure you are, miss. It's just too bad your little welcoming committee is here to give people a bad first impression.
My name's Endri. Who are you?
My name is Shalina. You're from the Upworld, aren't you? I've never seen it. I was born here in the Undercity. Is it as nice as they say up there?
Surface is a beautiful place.
I've never been to the surface, but sometimes I think I can see it in my dreams. The sun, the sky, the stars. It all sounds so wonderful. Gendar, the leader of our village, tells me I should spend more time trying to improve things down here and less time dreaming about something I can never have. maybe he's right. You probably think I'm a fool, having dreams of a place I've never even seen. But when I was little, Rukil used to tell me stories of what it was like up there.
Rukil? Who's that?
Rukil's the oldest man in the village. The kids call him Rukil Wrinkleskin, but he's a kind man. He used to tell me the greatest stories when I was a little girl. I still like to listen to his tales about the Promised Land, even though I know they're just legends, but it helps to make the Undercity seem less dark somehow.
Promised Land? What's that?
It's just a story to make little children smile. Rukil believes in it, though. Sometimes I can almost believe it myself, but then I look around and see the ugly truth. I guess we have to make the best of what we have, though. If you really want to learn more about the Promised Land, you should speak to Rukil.
Where can I find him?
He's wandering around somewhere on the south side of the village. He doesn't move too far. He's hard on his bones. He's over 100 years old. The children laugh at him, and people think he's crazy because of his stories about the Promised Land, but he's really just a kind old man.
I find Gendar.
He'll be somewhere in the village. I couldn't say where for sure. He's always busy doing whatever he can to make the lives of the other villagers easier.
Do you know anything about the escape pods?
I don't know anything about that, but maybe Gendar could help you. Sorry. Is there anything else you need?
Have any other Upworld come through here recently?
There were quite a few people from the surface marching through the village, but none of them bothered to talk to me. Gendar might know more about them.
Alright. How are we going now?
Oh, okay. Well, if you ever need anything, or if you just feel like talking, come back and see me. I hardly ever get a chance to speak to someone from the Upworld.
Hey, light side points gained. Yay! And now to look around, see what we can find. A rob from the poor people, I'm sure. Now who do we have here?
Hey, you ain't from the village. You're from the Upworld, ain't you? Yes, you've got credits, I bet.
Watch yourself. There's something slimy about this guy. I wouldn't trust him as far as I could throw him.
My name's Saigir. I run a little salvage shop here. You want to buy something from my store? I got some good deals.
How can you manage to run a store in the Undercity?
If a villager comes across any useful salvage in the Undercity, they bring it to me. Every so often, members from the lower city gangs come down to trade for the salvage. They'll exchange food and medicine for engine parts, old blasters, and the like. Sometimes they even give me credits if I have some really good stuff.
I ask you some questions.
Oh, you better ask Gendar. He's the spokesman for the village. I just run the store. I don't want to make him mad by answering any questions. Gendar already doesn't like me.
Why doesn't Gendar like you?
Gendar seems to think I should share the profits of my store with the whole village. He figures we're all in this together, so it should be share and share alike. But I'm the one who runs the store. I'm the one who makes the deals. The others just bring me salvage to trade with the Upworlders. Why should they get anything?
That's a pretty selfish attitude.
Hey! You don't know what it's like down here. I have to claw and scrape to survive. Nobody else will look out for me. But Gendar doesn't agree with my philosophy. He caught me hoarding supplies a while back. I figured I'd wait until food was scarce and then I could offer it to people who'd follow me instead of Gendar. Then I'd be the leader. But Gendar made me share my hoard. Ever since then, he hasn't trusted me. He keeps me around because of my store, though. Without it, this village wouldn't stand a chance.
Let me see your inventory.
It ain't the best stuff. Mostly salvage and such, but the prices are right.
Med packs, repair kits, a shiny battle armor. That's actually not bad. Expensive, though. Arcanian heavy pistol. Yeah, that's a pretty good little pistol. Retinal combat implant. Immunity to critical hits and awareness +1. Stuff I can sell, I do. Let's get rid of the clothing. Jock stick. And the blaster pistols. That'll work. Alright. Moving on from that guy. He seems more than just a little sketchy. Anything else over here? Who are you?
Hurry, Hindar! Hurry! I can hear it coming!
He'll never make it. He's doomed. I told him he was a fool to leave the village.
He will make it. Run, Hindar, run!
Open the gate! Quickly! There isn't much time!
I can't. The Rakghouls are too close.
The mutants will kill him if you don't open the gate!
And if I open the gate, they'll kill us all.
No! You can't do this! It isn't fair! Please, make him open the gate. Hindar will die if he doesn't.
I can't open the gate. Not while the Rakghouls are so near.
Open the gate. I'll kill the Rakghouls.
You'd risk your life for a stranger? You're brave, Upworlder. I'll open the gate for you, but you gotta be quick. In a few seconds, I must close and lock it again.
And we're gonna kill a Rakghoul.
I think I've been poisoned.
I have in
you like
fact been
that?
poisoned. That's annoying. He's supposed to die.
A horrible fate for poor Hendar. I warned him not to leave the safety of the village, but I couldn't open the gate. Not while the Rakghouls were so close. I had to protect the village, but enough of this grim talk. We must focus on the positive if we're to survive down here. How can I help you, Upworlder? I'm Trellin, from the Outcast Village. It's my job to guard the gates, and see they are locked to protect us from the Rakghouls. Goodbye, Up...
No! Hindar, no!
Huh. I failed to save him. Interesting. I think I lost out on a reward for failing to save him, but that's just how it goes. Outcast, outcast, outcast. Lena. Like I'm missing some. Oh, there's Gendar. There's Rukil. There's a healer. Gonna look around a little bit here. Ah, there's the elevator. That's where we started. Fair enough. Alright, what's the gate?
Wait, Upworlder. You can't go through this gate. There is too much danger and suffering beyond. For your own sake, turn back. I am Isala, healer of this village. I use my knowledge and what little resources we have to care for the outcasts who are sick or injured. But despite my medical training, there is nothing I can do to help the poor souls locked on the other side of this gate.
What are you talking about?
The villagers infected with the Rakghoul disease are quarantined beyond this gate. It's only a matter of time until they transform into horrible creatures that would destroy us all.
So you just lock them away in a cage?
For the sake of the village, we have to keep the infected ones locked away. And when they finally do transform into Rakghouls, we'll let them destroy each other.
There must be something we can do.
Nothing can be done for the infected villagers. Even the serum to counteract the Rakghoul disease wouldn't be any use now. Nobody would be foolish enough to risk going into the pens to give them the cure. The infected ones could transform into Rakghouls and attack them at any moment. If you have questions, you should speak to Gendar. He's the leader of this village. All my attention has to stay focused on trying to ease the suffering of those within the village. But despite my medical training, there is nothing I can do to help the poor souls.
Need healing. Alright, so we need to come back here with the cure, which we don't have at the moment. Let's talk to Rukil.
You come from the world above. Is this the time of destiny, then? Is this a portent of the salvation of my people? Or merely another false sign to mislead us from the path? Are you the herald of prophecy? The beacon to guide us through the darkness? Or are you merely another harbinger of shattered dreams and unfulfilled promises?
Be careful. This one might be crazy enough to be dangerous.
Speak to me, Upworlder. Tell me what fate you unleash upon us. Salvation or damnation? Speak, Upworlder, I beg you.
What are you talking about?
A question. You are uncertain, bewildered, perplexed. Understandable, I suppose. Even after 100 years of life, I myself still become confused at times. Perhaps I can make things more clear. Some things, at least. My name is Rukil, the oldest outcast here in the village. Rukil Wrinkleskin, the children call me sometimes.
Endri, what do you want from me?
Once I was honored for my wisdom, but over time the villagers fell away from the true path. Eventually there was only a single apprentice who followed me, and now she is gone too.
The true path, what does that mean?
No, not yet. I must be wary. Careful. You may be a false savior. Dare I share my secrets with you? No, not until you prove yourself.
How can I do that?
My apprentice is lost. I sent her out into the Undercity to find... Well, I cannot tell you. Not yet. Sadly, my apprentice has not returned. Please, Upworlder, will you help an old man? Will you seek out my apprentice in the Undercity? Her name is Malia. I must know of her fate, whatever it may be. I must know what she found.
All right, I'll help.
Finding her may be difficult. Malia could be anywhere in the Undercity. But if you will find her, I will know you to be our true savior. Only then can I reveal my secret knowledge to you.
I'll be back.
I wish you luck, Upworlder. Come speak to me again once you have discovered the fate of my apprentice.
All right, and Gendar.
Greetings, Upworlder. We rarely see your kind here in the Undercity. I find it strange that so many of you have come down from the surface recently.
No offense, but I can see why people normally avoid this place.
Why have you come into this dark and sunless place? Is there something you need of me or my village? I will help you however I can.
Who are you? Why do you live in the Undercity?
We are the outcasts, shunned from the surface for our crimes and banished here to the Undercity. We banded together to form this village that we might survive in this hostile environment. I am Gendar, leader of this village, as my father was and as was his father before him. Many of us have been here for generations, our ancestors cast down long ago. There is no return to the surface for us or our descendants, but somehow we managed to survive amidst the filth and roaming bands of deadly rat ghouls.
What a horrible way to live.
Life down here can be difficult. It can break the spirit. Many in the village have become bitter and hopeless, especially those newly cast down. But life goes on, and we must try to make the best of what we have, and maybe someday we will find a better life. Listen to me. I'm starting to sound like Rukil.
Tell me about the rat ghouls.
The rat ghouls are monsters, hideous mutations who feast on the flesh of our villagers. Their diseased jaws can infect those they attack, transforming the victim into one of those abominations. We know of no cure for the disease, and for the good of the village, we must banish any who become infected, lest they transform and turn on us.
Well, let's ask you some more questions.
Ask your questions, Upworlder. I will answer to the best of my knowledge, though I know little beyond the borders of the Undercity.
I am looking for a Twillick.
Yes, I have seen this Twi'lek many times, though I've never spoken to her. She and her Wookiee companion often pass through our village on their way to explore the sewers.
How can I get to the sewers?
There are two entrances into the sewers from the Undercity. One to the northeast of our village, the other to the southeast. But the sewers are dangerous, Upworlder. If you dare to travel those dark tunnels, you would be wise to go heavily armed, unless you wish to become a meal for the rock ghouls and the other foul creatures.
I ask you some questions.
Ask your questions, Upworlder. I will answer to the best of my knowledge, though.
I think I'll be going now.
As you wish, Upworlder.
Alright, so we now know where Mission went. We should probably head out of the city for the moment. We've been healed, and if we need healing, we can come back here for free healing at any time. Just save us on some med kits. Let's head out into the Unders. Poor guy. Wish I could have saved him. Let's keep near the wall for now.
Please, you have to help me. Nobody else is gonna help me. Even the Becks won't help me. But I can't just leave him there. He's my friend. You'll help me, won't you?
Your mission vow, right?
Gadden? What? I don't know what you're talking about. Please, Zalbar's in trouble. He needs our help or they're gonna sell him into slavery. Me and Zalbar, we were just wandering around here in the Undercity. You know, looking for stuff we could find, just kind of exploring. We do it all the time.
I guess with a Wookiee at your side, you've got to figure you can handle the odd rat ghoul attack.
Only this time, they were waiting for us. Gamorrean slave hunters. We didn't even have a chance to run. Big Z threw himself at him and then roared for me to run. I took off. I figured Zalbar would be right behind me. But there were too many of them. He couldn't get away. They're going to sell him to a slaver, I just know it.
Do you know where they took him?
I don't know for sure, but those Gamorreans like to hang out in the sewers. The stink reminds them of home, I guess. That's probably where they took Big Z.
I help you... You have to help me get inside the base? Sure.
It's a deal. As soon as we get Big Z back, I'll show you a way into that Vulcar base. Now come on! We have to find Zalbar before they sell him to slavers, or worse.
Do you know where he's being kept?
The Gamorreans make their camps in the sewers. I bet that's where we'll find Zalbar. And that's where I'll show you the secret entrance into the Vulcar compound.
Alright, mission's joined our party. Okay.
Huh?
Ready? Yes?
Huh?
And she levels up immediately because she's lower level than us. She has a high dex, decent con, good int, and yeah. Pull up. Alright, we're just going to keep pumping up your dex, I think. And skills. Good at security, that's fine. Awareness, stealth. We got a demolitions person now, that's always nice. There's cross-class for you. Yep. Fine, you do save extra skill points when you level up. What do you have equipped? Blaster pistol. Got a vibro blade, but I don't know why you would use it. Yeah, there's really no reason for her to use a vibro blade. Stealth field generator. Go ahead and equip that for me. And then are your feats. Light armor proficiency. Sneak attack. Scoundrel's luck. So you're better off with a single weapon. Good enough.
Sure.
We're all ranged. It could be a problem in the long run. I saw that. There's some rubble here. Take some med packs, sure. Ah, at least to the sewers. Well, we're not going to go into the sewers quite yet. We're going to keep exploring a bit.
Don't move! I'm not afraid to use this blaster if I have to.
Settle down, kid. We've already lost enough men to those damn rat ghouls. The last thing we need now is more casualties from a needless firefight. By the looks of you, I'd say you're down here for the same reason we are. To salvage something from those downed Republic space pods. Let me give you some advice. Forget about it. Do yourself a favor and just head back from where you came.
Is there something dangerous down here?
This isn't a good place to stand around chatting. The Undercity is crawling with rat ghouls. I've already lost a half a dozen men to those monsters.
Kandris, I heard something. Over there, in the shadows. Sounded like a rat ghoul.
Oh, yep. Got a lot of them.
Looks like we've got company. Get those blasters ready, boys.
Let's start shooting.
That hurt, I bet. That hurt, I bet.
You asked for this!
Take that!
How'd you like that?
Damn. I told Davik this salvage mission was a bad idea. His men aren't trained for this kind of thing, and I can't babysit them all. Okay, boys. We're getting out of here before I lose anyone else. I can't carry all this salvage back by myself. You'd be smart to get out of here as well. Even if you can handle the rat ghouls, I doubt there's anything worth finding anymore.
What do you mean by that?
Davik sent me down here with this motley crew to scavenge whatever we could from the Republic escape pods that crashed during the recent battle overhead. But the lower city gangs got here first. Anything worthwhile in those Republic pods is probably in their hands by now. Davik won't like that. This isn't really the best place to have these kinds of conversations, but I guess I could spare a couple of seconds for you. After all, you did help us out with those rat ghouls. The lower city is overrun with gangs, but the two most important ones are the Hidden Becks and the Black Vulkars. Used to be the Becks were the big dog and kept the others in line. But lately the Black Vulkars are moving in on Beck turf and challenging them for control. The Vulkars are even starting to defy Davik. Take these escape pods, for example. Everyone knew Davik would want first crack at them. But I know for a fact those damn Vulkars have already sent their own salvage party down here.
What can you tell me about Davik?
What are you, an off-worlder? Everyone knows Davik. He's a member of the Exchange. You know, the Interstellar Crime Syndicate. Smuggling, gambling, extortion. Davik controls it all here on Taris. That's why I'm working for him. But lately, the lower city gangs have been giving my boss some trouble.
I better get going.
Come on, boys, let's move out!
And with that being said, we're going to toss down a save here. Until our paths cross again, have fun, stay safe everyone.